Hello, beautiful beings. I am back to hopefully doing the card of the week videos. The card for this week is a really sweet card. It's a really good card, especially after the week that we've just had, where it's been pretty chaotic. I know that this week is the new moon, so I haven't really looked into the energy of the new moon and what that calls for, but hopefully this is the energy that I asked for a message that will help the collective, that is for the highest and greatest good, to prepare us for the energy for this week, what we need to know to stay in alignment with what is for our highest and greatest good. And I took this from the Starseed Oracle Rebecca Campbell's deck. The card for the week is Surrender to the Sweetness. So hopefully you can see that. And the message is really sweet. I'm feeling today like that's the way my day began. Even before I picked the card, I just had this feeling of I'm just gonna be. I'm not gonna try to do too much. My goal today was to sit in the sun, even though it was chilly out. I still sat in the sun, read a book that I just got, and I joined my sister's membership, Alchemy and Gold's membership live call today, in preparation for this new moon energy that we're heading into, which is always about new beginnings and starting again. So the card surrender to the sweetness. So this is Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever abundant feminine take over. And it's funny because I felt a lot of energy within my sacral chakra, within my womb space lately. And I know within all of us, there's the feminine and the masculine energies, no matter your gender. But I was wondering about that, and this card kind of explains that. So to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer, and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out, to reconnect with your lover, with your children, to give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We survive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. And I know in 2020, I definitely took much needed time off. So I apologize, small interruption. I think I was saying in 2020, I took so much needed time off to come back to that place of my body was making me, but anyways, not to go deeply into that, to come back to that place of enjoying life. And to enjoy life, we don't have to have these big plans in our life or these big huge events that happen, but really taking time to just enjoy sitting in the sun, reading positive messages, reading a book, And even if I didn't finish the full book, but just taking time, whether it was to read a paragraph every day, um, just the simplicity of life. You know, there is this abundance of joy, of love, of sweetness in all of our lives. Even with the chaos that is going on, you can have a choice, is what I was told in messages that I was receiving, that the choices in which that we make in every moment, even when we're watching things that are chaotic, um, and I know it's still part of our world, and it's part of this breaking down that is happening, but we can either choose to stay focused on those things, not saying avoid those things, because we don't want to avoid, and we don't want to pretend that they're not happening, um, but taking those times throughout your day to stop, pause, and just take a break and find ways of, or things that you can be grateful for. I think gratitude is one of the best ways to raise us up. And I know whenever I'm stuck in my mind, and I'm feeling negative, I know to just stop, take a moment, and find at least 3 things to be grateful for. So if you've been all work and no play, this card is asking you to play a little bit more, to take time, pet your pets, be more present, and find the sweetness in life. And this soul inquiry would be, how can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little bit more? So I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much. Have a great day and a great week, Satnam.